my firm supports and actively pushing for chess in schools and chess development from a younger age than older. As in many things, formative years are important. So the development in chess and that, not just development of chess itself, but as a way to get people to realize that all-rounded activity for a young person. School, sports is very important. Also, administratively, ensuring that the work that we've done so far in trying to bring people together. So one of the very important things that we're going to do, and we've already started making strides in, is designation of regional chairmen and secretaries for the association. So already in the South, we have a very good indication that we'll be able to host a tournament by the end of the year because of people's responses, and being able to move this to possibly 6 geopolitical zones, hopefully by the end of the tenure. But while definitely, so Lagos is a base right now, but definitely we're spreading our wings to the South by the end of the year.
And that's truly the right way to go. Ayokomi Ajayi, she's the newly elected president of the Chess Players Association of Nigeria, CPAN. You hear about Tudegushi could talk about CPAN all the time whenever he's on the show on Friday. She's talking about reasons why we should once again give attention to school chess. You see, everybody is going back to the basics, which is taking sports back to the schools. My colleague Yemi Adebayo joins us now. Yemi, good to have you on the show.
It was a pleasure, Austin.
I know, busy world of sport. Let's begin. Huddersfield, they have gained promotion into the English Premier League. On social media, some people are not showing their love. They say it's a tale of come and then go back. You think so?
Well, I don't think so. Some things have changed. You know, it took them 45 years to make this happen, and the new coach, has probably brought something new. But there's something unique about Huddersfield is that they've played in 4 playoffs and they've won 3. So anytime they get into the playoff, don't bet against them. and this probably explains why they're. I mean, it's a remarkable feat for a team that finished 19th in the championship the season before to now be in contention for the place in the English Premier League is huge. And courtesy of this, £170 million over the next 3 seasons. And you're looking at that amount and you're wondering if they can maintain the top flight status.
That's right.
I mean, more. And that's why these teams will do anything to get into the English Premier League. We hear that the coach that did this was a former assistant at Borussia Dortmund, and he's brought a lot into this team. And I'm really very happy for them. I mean, it was joyous scenes all over. Guys were celebrating.
That's right.
I mean, at the beginning of the season, nobody saw this coming, but they've been able to do it, and kudos to them. We'll see how far they'll be able to go with these ones.
Yeah, so that's it. Fans celebrating the Premier League promotion for Huddersfield. Yemi is a good one for them, but I'm sure you're not as happy as these guys. And then Cosmos, you would have said Reading will take it, but Yemi put the record straight that when it's the playoffs with Huddersfield, they don't lose.
I mean, it took it out of my mouth. I mean, Huddersfield, a lot of people would say because they're not particularly popular a football club in England. Well, you do not know they're actually one of the most they're very, very popular in England, but because we do not hear of them at this side of the world, we feel that Reading will probably, fancy their chances against them. But then they have been in the playoff 4 times. They have won it thrice. Certainly, you cannot bet against them.
That's
and against the Reading side that particularly struggled to get into the playoff finals, I didn't fancy their chances. So this field has been massive this season, and they somehow lost out in getting the top 2 promotion for the English Premier League. But so let's just see how it goes, and let's hope they're successful in the English Premier League. As far as I'm concerned, the monies they have gotten, we actually help them. Now they've got a coach who has been a coach in the top flight before. Yes, I'm talking in the German Bundesliga. He was actually the assistant to Jurgen Klopp. Was in the finals of the UEFA Champions League. That one that Bayern Munich won. I think that should be in 2013. Yeah, in 2013. He was in the finals at the time, and somehow was not able to win it. And of course, left Borussia Dortmund at the time Jurgen Klopp was leaving for Huddersfield. And if Woon was supposed to go to the Spanish La Liga in December, but he decided to stay in Huddersfield. So I think it's a good one for them. So let's just see how they'll be able to manage in the English Premier League.
That's right. That's what we're waiting for, because it's now completed. It's Newcastle making a return straight back into the English Premier League. Brighton and Hove, and now Huddersfield completes the list. I want to wish them all the best. Bring best football to the English Premier League. We'll stay with the English Premier League, Yemi. It's all talks, but when these talks start coming out, Riyad Mahrez seems he's tired of Leicester City.
Yeah, he wanted to go last season. He had a gentlemanly agreement with the owner of the club, and they told him how important they felt he was to the club, a team at that point that had just won the English Premier League, and they felt that, look, stay on, help us. And Riyad Mahrez is saying, look, everything that I've promised, I've delivered on, and I thank you for 4 glorious years in my life, but it's time to move on. That's what he said. He says he will forever treasure the moments he's had with Leicester City, but because he's very ambitious, he wants to move on. I think my own opinion, I think his talks are not as high as it was maybe a year ago, but he's still a good player, still a very, very good player that you would love to have in your club. Immediately when Leicester won, it probably, a lot of people felt that was the best time to move. But the owners of Leicester knew that he was suicidal if they had allowed him or Jamie Vardy, and even N'Golo Kante that left. Yeah. It took a while before they could recover from that. So we'll see where it goes, but a host of clubs already interested, hate him. Don't be surprised if he makes a move out of England, because a lot of people probably pointed out as most of the top clubs are congested as we speak. So I'm thinking maybe Spain or France.